There's a wisdom in the words of Dr. Mark Hyman that hits home for us seniors. Food isn't just calories, it's information. It talks to your body and tells it what to do. Your liver, that tireless workhorse, has been listening to every bite you've taken for decades, filtering toxins, fueling your energy, keeping you steady through life's highs and lows. But what if it's struggling, weighed down by years of modern eating? I'm not a doctor, but I've seen it in folks like my friend Tom, 72, a retired mechanic who thought his constant fatigue was just getting old, until his doctor said his liver was crying for help. Fatty liver disease is sneaking up on millions of us over 60, from the sunny streets of Phoenix to the quiet towns of Maine, and most don't even know it's there. But here's the spark of hope. One food, yes, one, stands out as a powerhouse to help cleanse your liver, melt away fat, and bring back your vitality. It's not a pill or a fad, it's a nutrient-packed gem you can find at your local butcher or grocery store. Today we're diving deep into that food, plus a handful of others that can support your liver like never before. This isn't about guilt or drastic diets. It's about simple, delicious choices that let you thrive in your golden years. Stick with me, because this could be the game changer you've been waiting for. Quick hello, where are you tuning in from? Drop your city, like Seattle or Savannah, in the comments. I'd love to hear. And if you're ready to reclaim your strength, hit subscribe and tap that bell. Let's start with the basics. What's fatty liver disease? Think of your liver as your body's janitor, always cleaning up after the mess we make with our food and lifestyle. It filters toxins, helps digest fats, and stores energy so you can keep up with your grandkids or that morning walk. But when too much fat builds up in its cells, it's like that janitor getting buried under clutter. It can't do its job right. There are two types, one from heavy drinking called alcoholic fatty liver disease, and another that's way more common for us seniors, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or NAFLD, now sometimes called MASLD, which stands for Metabolic Dysfunction Associated Steatotic Liver Disease. That's a mouthful, I know, but it's a big deal. Here's the scary part. NAFLD is sneaky. It often hides with no obvious symptoms, maybe just a bit of tiredness, a dull ache under your right ribs, or that foggy feeling that makes you misplace your keys. My friend Tom, 72, was like that. He dragged through his afternoons, blaming his age or his creaky knees, but a routine checkup changed everything. His doctor ran blood tests and an ultrasound, and there it was. His liver was marbled with fat. Studies show nearly 40% of folks aged 60 to 74 have NAFLD, and it's growing fast. Left unchecked, it can lead to inflammation called MASH, scarring, or even liver cancer. It's also tied to diabetes, high blood pressure, and that stubborn belly fat so many of us fight. But don't lose heart. Your liver's a fighter. It's one of the only organs that can regenerate itself like a superhero, healing its wounds. With the right foods, you can help it clear out that fat, calm inflammation and get back to doing what it does best, keeping you vibrant. Let's dig into what's causing this mess and how to turn it around. So, what's packing fat into our livers? You might think it's just eating too much, but it's more specific than that. Our modern diets, think white bread, pasta, sugary sodas, and those grab-and-go snacks, are loaded with refined carbohydrates. These break down fast, spiking your blood sugar and insulin, which tells your liver to store fat like it's hoarding for winter. Then there's seed oils, canola, sunflower, soybean, found in everything from chips to salad dressings. Some research suggests these oils, high in omega-6 fats, can fuel inflammation, which stresses your liver. Now, there's some debate here. A few studies, like one on mice, found certain oils like canola might reduce liver fat in specific cases. But the bigger picture? Diets heavy in processed carbs and omega-6 rich oils are linked to NAFLD, especially when paired with obesity or diabetes. The American Heart Association warns that these foods can throw your metabolism out of whack, piling fat where it doesn't belong. Think about your last grocery trip. How many bags had bread, crackers, or cookies? It's not your fault. These foods are everywhere, cheap and easy. Tom used to grab a soda and a bag of chips every afternoon. Just a treat, he'd say. But those treats were quietly clogging his liver. Good news? You can shift the tide with foods that fight back. Foods your liver loves. Before we get to the good stuff, let's clear up a big misunderstanding. You've probably heard that red meat, eggs, and liver are bad for your liver. I mean, how many times have you seen a headline blaming steak or eggs for every health woe? But hold on, those claims often come from shaky science. Observational studies that ask, "What did you eat last year?" and don't account for the fries, soda, or smoking that might have come with it. It's like blaming the lettuce in your burger for the calories. Here's the truth. High-quality versions of these foods can be your liver's allies. A study in hepatology showed that low-carb diets, which often include meat and eggs, can cut liver fat by up to 50% in just weeks. Why? Because they stabilize blood sugar and reduce the insulin spikes that pack fat into your liver. Grass-fed red meat, eggs, and liver are nutrient-dense, packed with vitamins and minerals that support liver function. Let's stop demonizing these foods and start celebrating what they can do. Now let's meet the star of the show, grass-fed beef liver. Yes, liver. It's not just your grandma's old recipe, it's a nutritional powerhouse, like nature's multivitamin. Liver is loaded with choline, a nutrient that's critical for moving fat out of your liver. A deficiency in choline can directly cause fatty liver disease, according to studies. Just 3 ounces of beef liver gives you over 400 milligrams of choline, more than half your daily needs. But that's not all. Liver's packed with vitamin A for cell repair, B12 and folate for energy and detox, and minerals like zinc and copper that keep your liver's enzymes humming. Grass-fed liver is even better. It's got more omega-3s and fewer inflammatory fats than grain-fed. Tom was skeptical. Liver? No way, he said, but he gave it a shot. He started with a small serving once a week, and it became his secret weapon. Not a liver fan? I hear you. It's got a strong taste. Try soaking it in milk for an hour to mellow it out, then sauté with onions and garlic, or mix it into meatballs. 25% liver, 75% ground beef, with herbs for flavor. Tom swears by his liver pâté, spread on cucumber slices for a snack. Aim for 2 to 3 ounces a week. Small but mighty. Just don't overdo it. Liver's high in vitamin A, and too much can be risky. Check with your doctor if you're on supplements. Liver's the champ, but it's got a great supporting cast. Let's meet them. Eggs, especially the yolks, are choline superstars. 2 eggs give you about 300 milligrams of choline, half the daily need for men, 2/3 for women. They're also zero carb, which helps keep blood sugar steady. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found choline reduces liver fat. Some studies suggest eggs might raise NAFLD risk in certain folks, but moderation and pairing with veggies, like a spinach omelet, makes them a winner. Broccoli, kale, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts are packed with glucosinolates and fiber, which rev up your liver's detox pathways and support gut health. Fermented options like sauerkraut add probiotics, boosting the gut-liver connection. A hepatology study showed compounds like indole in these veggies cut liver fat. Roast them, toss them in salads, or try kale chips. Salmon's omega-3 fatty acids fight inflammation and reduce liver fat. A World Journal of Gastroenterology study found omega-3s improved liver markers in patients with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Go wild-caught. Farmed salmon can have more contaminants. Bake it with lemon for a simple dinner. These tiny greens are sulforaphane powerhouses, boosting detox and fighting inflammation. A Frontiers in Nutrition study showed broccoli sprout extract improved liver function in just 2 months. Sprinkle them on salads or grow your own at home. How do you make these foods part of your life? Here's a sample. Day. Breakfast. 2 scrambled eggs with spinach and a tablespoon of sauerkraut. Choline, antioxidants, and probiotics in one go. Lunch. Arugula salad with broccoli sprouts, grilled wild salmon, and olive oil dressing, omega-3s and detox compounds galore. Dinner. Grass-fed beef liver about 2 to 3 ounces, sautéed with onions, served with roasted Brussels sprouts, or swap liver for steak if you're easing in. Snack. Almonds or liver pâté on whole grain crackers, nutrient-dense and satisfying. Don't love liver? Blend it into chili or burgers. Tom did, and his kids didn't even notice. Sauerkraut too tangy? Start with a teaspoon on your eggs. Try roasting veggies with olive oil, not seed oils, for extra liver love. Keep a food diary. Jot down how you feel after meals. Tom noticed more energy in a week, and it kept him going. Let me tell you about Tom, 72, a retired mechanic who loved his fried chicken, mashed potatoes, and soda. He carried extra weight, had high blood pressure, and felt tired all the time. Just old age, he'd grumble, but a checkup changed everything. Elevated liver enzymes, and an ultrasound showed NAFLD. My liver, he said, stunned. I barely drink, his doctor explained. Years of processed carbs were the culprit. Tom decided to fight back. He ditched soda for water, swapped white bread for whole grains, and loaded up on broccoli, kale, and sauerkraut. He tried salmon twice a week. Tastes better than fast food, he admitted. Liver was a hurdle, but he mixed it into meatballs and loved it. 6 months later, he'd lost 20 pounds. His liver enzymes were near normal, and he was walking his dog without huffing. I feel like me again, he told me, grinning. Before you dive in, talk to your doctor. These foods are powerful, but they're not a substitute for medical advice. Liver's high in vitamin A. Too much can be risky. Eggs and meat? Great, but if you've got high cholesterol, get a green light. Medicare covers nutrition counseling, so use it. Tom's doctor adjusted his meds as his health improved, kept him safe. Your liver's been your silent partner, working hard every day. Feed it right with grass-fed liver, eggs, cruciferous veggies, salmon, and broccoli sprouts, and you're giving it the strength to keep you thriving. Share this with someone you love, a friend, a sibling, your neighbor. It's not just a diet tip, it's a spark of hope for a healthier you. Let's start a ripple. Share this video with your bingo pal, your brother, or that cousin stressing over Medicare bills. Text it with a note. We've got this! Together! Smash that. Like if this fired you up, subscribe, and ring the bell. More gems are on the way. Double check with a pro before signing up. Your health's one of a kind. You've got this, friend. Here's to your liver, your health, and all the vibrant days ahead.